2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. That's not the one he wanted. And just in the first cut here. Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. That looked a little wayward. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Okay, steady now. A par putt awaits. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot from about 120. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. Par putt coming up here. Get excited. This could go in. Solid par putt, that. He's in a share of 7th place. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Wonderfully played. And he's down there.
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
We need this one to bounce right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Setting up here with a very long putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
And this putt to move into the top 5.
This one looking really good.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Okay, that hole's behind you now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snap.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently in 3rd place.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. It's on a good line. And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Such soft hands.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens. He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
4 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 2 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there, a high shot moving a little bit from left to right, is an absolute must on this par 3.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's been playing great, looking consistent, and now she's 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
Putting for birdie here. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently at -3 for the round. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill, and once again with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. He's 2 shots back. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. 9 feet to the cup.
They've got this putt to tie Lydia Ko.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one's looking good.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And this putt coming up for his par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's looking good. She's currently 1 ahead of her rival today.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
That dog will hunt.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Time now for the 4th shot. 3 behind our leader. And he needs this to save par.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. He's currently sitting in 4th place. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago.
This is his third.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in 4th place.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. He's got this for his par.
That's well holed. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The second of the back 9, par 5's rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well struck. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. This putt to move into a tie for second. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down? Oh my, how about that for a par? Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. 8 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is all that's left to pull ahead of Lydia Ko. They're going to try to apply some pressure here.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
That was special. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
This one's for birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. This putt is of 9 feet. I don't mind the look of this. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.